What's up, everybody? I'm in Cricut Design Space. I have let me show y'all real quick. The MPC sample that just came out. I don't know if y'all can see that. Yes, I'm making a custom skim for it. So, join me. I'm probably not gonna be talking too much. I gotta focus, but y'all can watch. Okay, so what I'm doing right now though is I have these. These are actually black circles. And let me just show y'all. Let me click on it. And if you go to, I got it on guide, so it's kind of transparent, but it's really, if I go back to basic, it's really a circle, to be honest. I should put it right here. I should use the circles right now, because for some reason, when I leave it in guide, it's hard to move it, basically. I'll show you that in a second, but excuse me, my allergies is killing me right now. My brother just came and took my dog. I had on the deck and there's a bunch of pollen out there. Man. Might have to, oh, no, I just messed up. Gotta be careful with that. You move one thing and it misalign everything. Put this back in basic. These are kind of easy to put in basic. Some of the stuff I need to keep transparent because I can't line it up properly if I don't. But as you see, this is how it's gonna look. I actually had to get a picture from, I screenshotted a picture from Sweetwater. Basically, where, it's a site where you buy equipment. So I took this picture from there. I did take a picture with my phone and my camera, but you have to get the picture very aligned perfectly. And if you don't do that, it'll mess up the alignment when you're trying to do it. Which I made a couple of templates doing it like that, and it just came out wrong. So I figured out I should just get a picture offline, professional picture. But yeah. Wow, my allergies soon want to act up soon as I get on here. So right now, you see, I gotta line it up because these are the banks basically. This pad bank right here. This is what this is associated with. So it has A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. I think that's the last one, but I have to line this up right. The other picture I had was a little bit better because you could kind of see like even though this one is highlighted, you could still see the ones that's not highlighted in the background. But this one is just, I guess the way they took the picture. But it's hard to, you see, you can't move this without actually having this green. So this is the problem I'm having right here. Like when you don't see how when you click it and it turn green, it's hard to get that right there for some reason. I don't know why, but it's very hard. I'm trying to see if this is lined up with it, because that'll help me. Yeah. But that's lined up with it actually. But now I gotta do the well. Why does this look different? Oh, actually no, it's not lined up. That is right. I gotta use my NPC as a reference. Okay, so with these, I actually have to line these up on the same way, in a way. Yeah, what I gotta do. So, right, see this one. I'm gonna line this up right here. Tag is not going like I want to. Alright, that should be good enough. Hopefully that lines up right. Hope it is. Can't really see. So we got that. I did this part right here. I hope this is properly done. Because there's a little thing over it, over the trim bar, to tell you where your playhead is at. So let me look at that. I might just raise this a little bit, because just to be on the safe side, because it looks a little bit low. Maybe to like right there. Then I gotta get these right here. These are the knob things. Okay, everything seems to be going really well. Hope it stay like that. I really do. That was pretty easy. I already did all the hard work by making all the shapes, because it's not just like this. You have to actually make the shapes like how I did this. I added a circle, and I added some rectangles, some squares, and then for me to see all of them, I had to turn it to God. So I think it's about 50 buttons or 48 buttons on here. So just imagine you doing all that. So now it looks like this, but it wasn't like I had to, this is trial and error right here. This is my third time doing this, so that's why it's already kind of like I just kept the template, that one that I had from the old one, and just now I'm just realigning it since I got a new picture. So we're gonna see how that goes. See, this sometimes when you try to grab this, it doesn't turn. So this is kind of big right here, so I think I'm gonna make it a little bit smaller. And then move this up. Move it to like right here. Move it up just a little bit. I think that'll be good. Let me look at it. Looks a little crooked, but I think that's just because of the picture. The good thing will tell you where everything is lined up at. So once you do one of these, so I'm gonna start with the right one. You could kind of line it up. I'll show y'all. So you see that little line right there? It'll go all the way across when you line them up perfectly. And then you can just do it for the rest of them. Gotta make sure you get it right. Let's see. This one is 34, and it tells you the measurement 59, 34. So all these should be the same. That's lined up. And I should do these first, the right side, since it gets kind of hard. When this thing gets a little close to it, let me make it bigger. Maybe that'll help. I could put the cursor on the bottom of it. See how it's kind of hard. You gotta kind of know where to position it. See how that lines up right there. You can kind of just follow that guideline for the ones that's in the same, I guess, row. To give you a little help. See how that went to that? It's bing. This seems kind of off. Make this kind of straighter. This seems kind of off. Make this a little bit better. I hate that it does that. I think I'm gonna put it like right there. A little bit bigger than the piece, but I'm over it. I'm just trying to hurry up. I already got a printed picture, and I'll get that in a second. Let me get it right now, actually. Excuse me. Okay, so what I did was I printed out the picture first, basically, and these little cuts that I'm making, I'm gonna put this on the mat on the Cricut cutter and just have them cut it on the picture. You know what I mean? Just like that. You can do a print and cut, but there's a couple of technical things that might happen with it. For one, with the print and cut, with the paper size, for me to get this size, it would be impossible because you have to have registration marks. And when you put registration marks, it makes the picture smaller. It makes your real estate a little bit smaller, so you won't get the size you need. So that's one of the major reasons why I couldn't. I had to print it first, and then I'll just do a basic cut. You know, you just gotta line it up on the mat where this is. I'll show you that part too. But yeah, once you line it up evenly, it should cut and on the picture where you want it, and you'll be good. But whatever. I'm still. Let me finish this first. This is really the technical and tedious part. You know what I mean? Once you get the template down packed though, you can print whatever ones you want. You could take pictures from the internet and just print it and cut it. Cause you got the template already and you just basically cutting on the picture. So you could use any picture that you want, which will give you like a whole bunch. You could basically, you know, and possibilities are endless with the pictures because there's so much art and creative stuff out there, you know. But right now I just use some classic Mega Man from my childhood. You know, I don't know why I picked Mega Man. I did like this cartoon, but I just couldn't think of anything else at the time. So this would be kind of dope. Like I said, I messed it up before, but when I looked at it, I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. When I did do it, though. If it was like aligned, oh man, I'd be happy. All right, so I did this right here. This one needs to go over just a tad bit. Like right here. Oh, see it lined up with that. Ooh, that's kind of cool. I wonder if that does line up. Oh, I think it does line up. I might have did something right. Now that I'm looking at the, I hate when it does this though. Here we go. So you see, it lines up with both of them now. So now you could get everything on point. I like when it's like this because it makes it even easier for you. That's lined up. That's lined up. So it's gonna land on the right spot once that happens. Same thing with this. Not lining up with the. Let me zoom it out, and maybe because it can't see it. I don't know. Excuse me. See, there we go. Once you get, yeah. And that should be good. So that's one side. So I did basically everything except for these pads and this right side. And I'm hoping that it fits because I did shrink this into the size that it was supposed to be. And I wasn't sure if you were supposed to stop at these lines or the actual line right here. So we'll find out. These pads lined up when I did it though, so I'm assuming I did it right. As you see, these pads is a little bit bigger. Well, not bigger, but off. Not aligned properly. We're gonna try to get these right. Let me see how it look though. Try to get off. That looks perfect actually. So now I can just use that first one as a template to line the rest of them up. 16 pads right here. So trying to see if we can line up. Yeah. Let's look at it. Hmm. Looks a little bit off. Make it a little bit bigger. A little bit off. Just slightly. A little bit over, like right there. I feel like it could be like right there. Yeah, I feel like that is good. I should start with these next, you know. I'll do this whole first row. Cause then all the ones up on the bottom will. Oh man, I just moved it. As y'all see, don't you gotta make sure you watch that little movement. Cause if you move it too much, like this could be over just a tad bit right there. Look at it. Yeah, looks like it's. And I feel like this is gonna work because I didn't change the size of these boxes when I did it. So the fact that it's going all the way around so perfectly, it should fit. As you see these, oh, do that. I was about to say something. But look like it. I don't know if it's lined up with the other. There we go. Just gotta make it perfect. All right, that looks good. So what I was gonna say is, this is where it was off at. Like on my picture, these purple little lines right here, it literally was like that on my. Before I put this actual picture from the actual website, when I put the template over my thing, it looked it just like this. Like it was off this much. This is why I feel like I got it right. Because now that I got the right picture and it's showing the same offset from these lines, and that was on my MPC when I put the template on, I knew that this process is gonna go right. And the good thing is, like I said, you only got to get it right one time. If you get the line up right, you can save this and use this for all type of different pictures and stuff. So, you know, this is just some little crafty stuff I'm doing. I'm supposed to be at work today. I took off. So I said, let me just do a bunch of stuff that I was going to do. Right now, I just built a website. I want to start selling, like, because I'll be making shirts, I'll be making beats. I want to put some digital products up there as far as beats and put some shirts. I do embroidery, made a bunch of patches and stuff. So, I'm gonna do all that. I just got my wholesale certificate, license or whatever you call it. So I've been on this site called SNS Activewear. I'm right now my cart is about $187. I'm trying to get to 200. I'm trying to pick the right shirts. So I'll get to 200 so I could, get that over with and basically have some, materials and some shirts to have, make some products basically. So Yeah, and I gotta finish my website. So I'm doing a whole lot. I'm probably not gonna be able to do all that today, like not finish my website, but I can buy the shirts, finish this right here, probably do another live with making beats or something, and some other couple other things. But anyway, that's just me ranting. Let me get back to work. Yeah, I don't want to hear about that. Oh my goodness, did you just see that? Yeah, you gotta be careful with this. Thank God for undo, literally. So this is the part I'm talking about. You see how it lines up? So now you just gotta get this right here lined up. And once you get this one right here, now this one, this is where it gets a little bit easier. That first one from the second one, because now it's only gonna line up to this, but it's gonna line up to these. So it makes it way easier to get it, exact. So as you see it lined up with that, now you just can move over or left or right. See it lined up with that now, and then lined up with this. So you know it's gonna be dead center like the rest of them. Boom. And you do follow, you just repeat. So after I do all of these, I should be, oh my goodness. When this is the only thing I don't like about Guide, because it doesn't move like the regular, when you have it in basic cut. You gotta pick the right spot or you'll mess up. I like to look at it. See, that looks a little bit off. But I'm gonna keep it because all these is lined up. So it might just be the picture. Hopefully we get it right. It could be a little bit bigger. Actually, this is where I'm talking about. You see how I'm trying to find the right part to it turn green? It has to turn green like that. So that's right. And that's so now let's look at it. All right, this one is a little off, but this one is good. So I don't know. Let me see if this one is the same size actually. 85 by 84. What's this? 85 by 84. So I don't know. Whatever though. This one actually looks good. Is that the one I just did? Yeah. Oh no, this one actually looks good too. Let me go test it. No, it wasn't good, but close. We're gonna put it up a little bit. That should be perfect right there. Yeah. Supposed to be like, oh yeah, a little better. That looks way better. All right, so I'm gonna do this one too, cause then I can just go through it. So this part is right. Up just a little bit. Much. Right there. Gotta bring it. This one. Oh man, I think I messed up. Let's see. Hmm. This is a good picture. That's what it really is. Anyway, we'll keep that. And we can just line these up, left and right. So that's good. Yes. You go. What should I want that one to be? I want this. I want it to go to the top. I want it to line with the top one. Come on. Here we go. That's what I wanted to do. Exactly what I wanted to do. There. Let me do that. Here we go. That's what I wanted. Let's look at it. Looks good. Come on. Okay. There you go. Here we go. All right, I did this one already. Did this. Perfect. Now you can run through them. Here we go. Perfect. Okay. All right, I got all the pads. Let's zoom out a little bit. Let's see the pads. So these are the pads right here. And let's look at the whole thing in total. Bring this down a little bit. Yes. Looking great. Everything is looking great. We're going to see the final results in a second. Very shortly. All I got to do is these right here. This one look good already. Did I start messing with that? I don't know. Excuse me. Keep forgetting I got my microphone and I'm up here making all type of allergy noises. I can't help it, y'all. Sometimes my allergies doesn't bother me, then sometimes it just goes crazy. Man. It's like I just took a shower not too long ago. You'd think it would clear me up. And it just made it where it like opened up my sinuses. Made it worse. Fuck. Fuck. Okay, let's see how this looks. I think that's good. So these should be easier now. Now that I got one lined up. So, boom. I just hate having to find the green part of it. So you gotta, boom. Should be lined up with that. Boom. Should be good. Perfect. Move any of this. But nothing. Something did move. Had to move. Everything is lined up. Well, everything is lined up. If it did move, I wound up doing it over. Let me get this right here, because something is not right with this. It doesn't look right. I don't know. They wanna, whatever. They wanna give me a hard time. A little off though. Oh, feel like right there. I think that's perfect. All right, back to this. This right here was off. Get this the circle thing that I made. Oh my goodness. That's what I'm talking about with the little. They don't let me grab it. I gotta make sure it's highlighted green. What type of stuff? Oh my goodness. Oh, making my eyes burn trying to look at that. Oh, yeah. Okay. Doing. Oh my goodness. This is. Yeah, I don't want to go green. It's going to like an arrow. I didn't ask for no arrow. I just wanted a green piece. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Sometimes it takes me a little minute to get it. I must say. See that? I just don't want to. Just got a mind of his own right now. I cannot get this thing to move. Mm. Make it a little bit bigger. Oh man, see that? See how that moved? Just now you gotta be careful with that. It doesn't want to. I don't know where to position it to make it stop doing that. Gotta be a way to move this. Let me see something. Oh, no, this is rotate. I don't want to rotate. Let's rotate. How do you move it? Oh, there we go. I didn't even know you could do that all this fucking time. I was making my life fucking hard. This is my language. I was just making my life hard as hell. Why didn't you tell me that? Damn, I just wasted all this time clicking, trying to get it right. That was not the way to go. I could have did this in 2 seconds. Oh, you learn something new every day. I think that's gonna be alright, right? Right. So let's get up out of here. Why is it like that? Oh, they don't piss me off. Look at it now. Just check our work. Okay, we got this button. Everything is lined up properly. I actually want to bring this down a little bit now that I know how to do it. Yeah, that'll be perfect. Okay. Okay. So now that I got that, I'm gonna make all of them. I don't know if I need to do this, but I'm gonna just turn it back to basic. Just, just cause this is actually what it is. It's just all the shapes that I use to make these fill holes or cuts. I'm gonna make. But you know, I made it transparent so I can see exactly over the buttons I'm using. So now I'm gonna just go back and do all of them. And then I'm gonna erase the actual picture of the design. First, let me do this. It's about 50 buttons, so I don't know if I could do it another way. But for now, do it like this. Let me see if I can do it another way. Let me see. And I can. All of them is in basic cutting. Yeah, that made it way easier. Let me delete this right here. I don't need that. And this is the okay, so I hid this. I wonder if it's gonna cut it if I hide it. I think I'll do a template cut just to test it. Just to test it, I think I'll do a template cut. So let's get to cutting. Let's get to cutting. Oh yeah, one more last thing. You need to do what you need to do so nothing doesn't move. And you should attach everything. So we're gonna attach all that. All right. That looks about right. Let's see if my action. This is actually bigger. Let's put it to 100%. I wonder if that would actually fit. No, it's not. No. For a second. Let me go get some paper. Instead of wasting my good holographic paper, I could just make a template with this paper. So, yeah. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I need this wire. I got my lights hooked up, these colorful lights hooked up to it. I got these colorful lights hooked up, so I'm gonna use the batteries because I got the wire hooked up to the wire, but I need it for my Cricut cutter. So let me get that. I can stay on. This can stay off. Right. Where did I put my Cricut cutter? No. Disappeared on me. I clean up. Oh, here we go. I cleaned up a little bit. Caught myself trying to be neat. Give me a second. Caught myself trying to be neat. Cleaned up a little bit yesterday. Tiny bit. Straightened up. Straightened up. I don't know what it is. I hope somebody finds this video, man. Maybe y'all could use this. You want the template? Just drop a comment. I'll gladly give it to y'all because I'm probably, I don't know, I might sell some of these if it go right. But I'm really doing this for personal reasons, just to test my skills and have a nice cover. Okay, we got the handy dandy Cricut cutter. Wow. I gotta put the photo. Sorry, y'all. I ain't gonna be able to see that. Close the mother. Ooh. A little bit closer because it needs to. Over. Gotta do it over. I'm gonna try to take a shortcut right quick. I gotta go under the desk real quick. Oh, liars. Liars. Liars and liars. Liars and liars, man. This in. Back of the Cricut cutter. Then we gonna plug this in the outlet. Y'all can hear me? Allergies is on fire. Ooh, at least this water's helping. Helping a little bit. Okay, so let me get a mat. I got a bunch of mats. I got the 12 by 12s. Oh yeah, I got the 12 by 12 and I think 12 by 24. So I'm gonna use the 12 by 24s today. And the reason why I'm gonna use this long one is because I don't feel like changing my settings in the Cricut. It's not hard, but it doesn't matter, so I don't need to. Yeah. 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 Alright, so got this. Turn this back around quick. Oh, snap. That's some crazy shit. Oh. I forgot I gotta put the paper on it real quick before I put it in. I got these right here. I saved it from some type of desk that I had. It comes in handy to put this on. So put it on real quick. Got a little Cricut thing to scrape your stuff down. Get this paper. I'm gonna use this plain paper. Oh yeah. The trick is before you put it on, you gotta know where you're gonna place it. So this is what I was talking about actually. So let me do this first. So you gotta go to make it. And once you go to make it, it tells you where you could place it. So I'm gonna place it on a line where I know that I could line it up easy. So 1 and 1. I'm gonna keep it right there. Simple. That should do the trick. And I'm gonna do the same thing on here. 1 and 1. Gonna be a testing. Really hope this works. Quick one. Got it. So, go ahead. All right, that's done. Move it back a little bit. Boom. Okay. So now, this is our cut right here. I got my deep cut blade on because it was acting up last time. But it might not do that with this paper actually, so I can keep it on regular copy paper. I'll see. Oh, it's not even plugged in. Connect, man. Come on. Get your life right. I guess because I ain't have it on at first. I forgot. That was my fault. All right, so you use your paper, go browse, see your paper. I'm gonna just use copy paper right now since that's what I got in here. If I can find it. Copy paper. Press done. And you could customize these too, like the pressure and save it. Like you go inside these, customize it, save it, and then go back to it. And you can make your own names or whatever. But am I gonna do all that right now? See edit tool. I'm using a deep cut blade, but I'm not gonna tell it. I'm gonna just keep it on a fine point blade. And then all you gotta do is press the C on the button. C on the machine. The button with the C. And then it's gonna do its magic. And I'll show y'all in a second once it's done. Shouldn't take long though. With this paper though, I don't know, since this is a thick paper and it has a backing on it. This is like tear away. So I'm not gonna tear it away because I don't want to keep it permanent on my device. So I keep the backing on. And I guess since it has this holographic material on the front and this, paper that is stuck to on the back, it's hard to cut through. So I think I gotta use the deep cut blade. And I gotta find a setting that works perfectly with this, but for now I just be pressing it like, I just do it over like 3 times. I don't feel like fine tuning it right now. I'm just lazy. I done did this 3 times already. I don't feel like doing nothing extra. I just rather just press the button again and let it cut it over, and it is what it is. First things first, hopefully this fits properly. If it does, I don't have to do this ever again. That's my biggest goal. And if it doesn't fit, I actually gotta tweak it. And I might know what's wrong with it if it doesn't fit. But for now, we're gonna see. Let's get this right. $75%. We working, y'all. I got no views though. I guess nobody's interested in crafting. Crafting is not something. Oh, you know what? I ain't even changed my category. Crafting. It's alright though. I'll change it later. Craft. Couldn't think about it. I was doing too much. I think I probably got it on music. Last thing I was doing was making a beat, so it's probably on music. Even though nobody's coming in regardless. To be honest. I don't know. Final cut. Cutting around the square. Alright, let's see if it cut. It just was so close. I should have put it down a little bit more, but whatever. Get some of these things out there. So this is what's going on right here. Some of the stuff didn't cut all the way through. It did, but it didn't come out when I peeled it up, I guess you could say. This one didn't come out good. Oh, snap. That's the only one. Okay, this is the end result. We're gonna see if it works. Let's check. Let me check it real quick and I'll show y'all if it works. My golly, I think I did it. That's a little bit off though. I don't know what's off right here. Oh, it's this part right here. That part is off. Wonder how does that? Oh, snap. Let me get this out. Okay, that was better than before. And this thing come out. Let me get this out real quick. Hold on. I can show it to y'all. All right, so we got this. All right, the NPC pad things came out perfectly. Well, just the screen now is a little bit off. It's still bigger than what it's supposed to be. Look. Give y'all a better look. How it? Actually, let me see if I can switch my camera. So it's slightly off. As you see, this side right here is a little bit over. This side right here is perfect. The volume knobs is perfect. This little yeah, everything is actually perfect. That's not perfect. I don't know what is not perfect. What could be better? Right, these could be. I think I could make those a little bit wider, so it would fit a little bit better. I think I need to make the cuts a little bit bigger. These could go down a little bit. These could be a little bit bigger too. Yeah. So certain things, this, a little bit the power button, everything. I'm getting close though. I'm getting close. Getting close. Getting better at this stuff though. Let's see this right here. That was actually good. I think I might have just gotta cut this though. I gotta cut this. That's another thing I gotta do. Since I got this little tilt right here, I have to cut this to kind of fit that dimension. But even if I cut it, it's still a little bit off right here. So if I do cut it, I still gotta make this a little bit over. And these right here gotta be a little bit over. Like, yep. Yep. But yeah. Glad I didn't use the good paper. Yeah, this is something how it's gonna look. I'm gonna make a little cover. I'm gonna slice this in half right here. It's just gonna be a top cover for this little slanted part right here. But for the most part, coming out good. Coming out right. I just gotta tweak it. Like I said, once I get it right, I gotta do it again. But as I said, I just wanted to try it one more time. I'm gonna go on to something else. Probably make a beat or look at some of these shirts that I'm gonna buy. But I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all. You know what I mean? I hope y'all out here crafting and doing what y'all loved and whatever it may be, crafting, making beats, mechanic, barber. Do what you love, man. And don't stop, man. Let's get it. Make it a business. Get some money. Love what you do. Get money with what you love. That's about it. It's your boy P90 Beats. I'm out of here. You know what I mean? Y'all have a good day. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and share. Can't forget that. I really need it.